Zdravete, Yasas. Hello, a very warm welcome to this pre-departure orientation for your upcoming study abroad adventure in the fascinating countries of Bulgaria and Greece. My name is Jamie Vance, and I am the programs manager here at Therapy Abroad and an occupational therapist. I'm so excited that you've chosen to join us for this incredible learning opportunity. Before you know it, you'll be stepping off the plane in Bulgaria, a country rich in history and culture, and later you'll get to experience the wonders of ancient Greece. This pre orientation video is your first step in preparing for this journey. We'll be covering some essential information to help you get ready, from a taste of Bulgarian and Greek culture and some helpful travel tips to what you can generally expect during your time with us. Our goal is to make your arrival and initial days in Bulgaria and your transition to Greece as smooth and comfortable as possible. So please take the time to watch this video carefully and get ready, get excited because your adventure is about to begin soon. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. First, a few things about packing. You will get your packing list, be able to access that in the student resource folder ahead of time, so make sure to thoroughly look at that packing list. As a reminder, it is going to get warm as the summer drags on, so we want you to pack lightweight, comfortable clothing suitable for this weather. Also, remember to dress respectfully, um, especially when we're visiting clinical sites or ancient churches. Modest clothing is a must. We would ask your shoulders and knees to be covered at various points during the trip. So please have the appropriate clothing. And we'll be doing a lot of walking, so make sure you have comfortable walking shoes. Those are also required. Don't forget the essentials like sunscreen, a sun hat, insect repellent, and a reusable, refillable water bottle. If you forget anything, don't worry, we can find these items at a local store. As a reminder for your travel day, traveling can be stressful, but try and relax and take your time. Remember, once you arrive in the country, you will have a team to support and assist you. One of your therapy abroad supervisors may also be traveling with you if you've opted to join the group flight. We will inform you ahead of time so you can look out for them so they can assist you with your travels. You will also be able to connect with other students on your trip ahead of time via the WhatsApp chat to coordinate who is on the group flight and just to get to know each other ahead of time. If this is a reminder, if you've not done so already, please download the phone app WhatsApp. It is very important that that is on your phone for not just all the group communication and coordination during the trip, but also all the group communication and coordination leading up to the trip. As another reminder, on your travel day, drink lots of water on your flight. It is very easy to get dehydrated on a long travel day, which can really impact how you feel during and after your flight and impact your ability to adjust to your new settings upon arrival. As someone who has traveled a lot, this is an important tip. Stay hydrated. As another reminder, we would like you to sleep on the plane during nighttime hours in Bulgaria. So look at your flight time and plan accordingly. As a reminder, Bulgaria is 7 hours ahead of the East Coast and 10 hours ahead of the West Coast. This means when it's morning time in Bulgaria, it is the middle of the night or evening time back at home. So prepare and plan accordingly. Now, on your travel day, once you arrive in Bulgaria, you will exit the airplane and follow signs for immigrations. The signs will be clearly marked immigration or passport control, and they are usually clearly marked with a symbol as well. This will be written in multiple languages, including English. If you are traveling with the group, please stay together at this time. And don't worry, the airport is designed to guide you through this process. So if you are unsure, just ask a staff member around for directions. You'll then join the queue. So there will be lines for different nationalities. Usually Bulgarian citizens, possibly EU citizens, will be in one queue, and they'll have a sign that designates all other nationalities in another. So we will be part of the other nationalities. So find that correct line and wait your turn. At this point, make sure you have your passport handy upon arrival. Once you get up to the immigration officer desk, they may ask you some simple questions about your trip, such as the purpose of your visit. You will say you are a tourist and how long you plan to stay. Just answer honest and politely. It is important that you say you are a tourist and not a student. You are not there to study at one of their universities. If you say you are a student, you'll be required to provide additional information that you do not have. So make sure to specify that you are there as a tourist for tourism. For short-term tourist visits like this, like our trip, U.S. citizens can enter Bulgaria and all EU countries without a visa. So you do not need a visa for this trip. Once you are done speaking with the immigration officer, they will stamp your passport, which is an exciting moment. Once you are done at immigrations, you'll head over to baggage claim and look for a screen that shows your flight number and the corresponding baggage carousel. Once you grab your checked bag, if you've checked one, or just take your carry-on and you'll head over to customs. You should all be heading through a line marked as nothing to declare, if that is designated as nothing to declare versus something to declare. It will be designated in some sort of way. You have nothing to declare. You should be able to simply walk through with your bag. In some cases, a customs officer might ask to inspect your luggage as a random inspection. Just cooperate and answer questions they have, and you will be fine. Once you've cleared customs, you can officially enter Bulgaria. Very exciting. This is the moment to celebrate. Once you exit the airport, look for someone holding a Therapy Abroad sign or wearing a Therapy Abroad t-shirt. You'll be transferred to your accommodations as a group, and as a reminder, try to stay awake today to adjust to the time difference. So like I said earlier, you should have slept on the plane as best as you could during nighttime in Bulgaria. Regardless, we want you to try and stay awake to help you adjust this first day. We don't ask a lot of you this first day. It is just simply about getting there, getting adjusted, getting oriented, and landing in. So on a big travel day like this, again, drink plenty of water, eat appropriate food, and allow your body time to adjust to your new environment. Don't hesitate to reach out for support if you need it directly to our team via that WhatsApp chat to assist you on your travels, or you could always ask the airport staff as you're traveling. Now, occasionally there are canceled flight or travel delays. They do happen. You'll be connected with our Therapy Abroad staff and our local Bulgarian team via that WhatsApp chat. So it is not just students, but it is supervisors and staff members. So you can easily communicate with any issues you might be having. If your flight is canceled or you miss a connection, just go to the airline customer assistance at the airport for your rebooking, or just simply find a gate agent associated with your airline. They could either help you directly or point you in the right direction as needed. So please keep us updated with your new flight information once it's been booked. Our team does track your flight throughout your travel day and will be available in our WhatsApp chat to assist you as needed. Now, a fun few facts about Bulgaria and Greece and just some helpful information to know. Now, again, Bulgaria is truly a hidden gem. It is a jewel. It is colorful and interesting, and it will surprise you. It has a little something for everyone. Now, Greece, on the other hand, is a world-famous tourist destination. So both countries will offer a variety of interesting and unique opportunities for adventure and learning. Now, Bulgaria has been part of the EU since 2012, but it still uses its own currency, the Bulgarian lev. The exchange rate will be approximately 1.75 to 1.85 lev for $1. I like to use a currency converter app when I travel. There are free ones for your phone. So if you're not quite ready for all the mental math of conversion, you can always, especially for higher priced items, use a currency converter so that you're understanding the exchange rate. Now, almost anywhere in the country, you can also pay with a credit card. But do check your credit card provider ahead of time. You might need to let them know you are leaving the country. For places like antique markets or some street food vendors, you will need cash. So if you brought US dollars with you, you can stop at an exchange location and convert it to Bulgarian lev. You could do that at the airport, or you could withdraw directly from an ATM. Do know that there is usually an extra fee every time you pull money out from an ATM. It's usually about $5 to $7 each time you use an ATM abroad. Now, ATMs can be found almost everywhere. In Greece, they use the EU or the euro, and the exchange rate is approximately 0.9 euro for 1 USD. A little bit easier math to do. Now, excuse me. In Bulgaria and Greece, the dominant religion is Orthodox Christianity, and you're going to visit a few of the different areas that might have ancient churches, so we ask that you dress modestly. You'll have an opportunity to see some really beautiful and ancient churches and other ancient buildings as well during your travel. Now, food. Food is a wonderful part of travel. In Bulgaria and in Greece, you can enjoy this fresh, tasty, or organic vegetables and fruits, especially during the summer season. The meat selection, for the most part in restaurants, is chicken and pork. In Greece, you can enjoy the same, but they do add in some fresh seafood and fish. Moussaka and gyropita are probably the most famous dishes, and you could try different varieties in both countries. I encourage you to do so. The rose oil and the yogurt are the most famous products in Bulgaria. You'll have the opportunity to try the yogurt, and in many stores, you could purchase the rose oil as a present for other people or as a memory for yourself from the trip. And olive oil is the most famous product of Greece, so get ready to enjoy all those tasty treats. Now, in Bulgaria, the spoken language is Bulgarian, and you'll notice that even amongst Bulgarians, they often use hand and head gestures. So if you cannot understand or articulate something, don't hesitate to put your acting skills to use. Now, although the religion in both countries is the same, the languages have nothing in common. The Bulgarian no is pronounced ne, and in Greek that means yes. So do know that these are completely different languages that you are entering into, as well as just many differences in their cultures. Now, did you know that most days in the year are sunny in Greece? 250 to be exact. Now, Bulgaria is close behind, and during the spring and summer season, we're really going to be treated to some nice weather in both countries. Now, a few things to think about as you're preparing for the clinical portion of our trips. We really want you to think about connecting your personal goals to your travel. So reflect on your personal and professional goals before heading out on this trip. How can you align them with the program's objectives of cultural exchange, service learning, and professional development? Set intentions for what you want to achieve and contribute during your time in Bulgaria. Now, you'll participate in a variety of clinical experiences, including observation, official visits and meetings, hands-on work, and get to lead some activities. You'll work and observe with children and adults in settings like kindergartens, daycare centers, elderly home, and some visiting to private centers, schools, and universities. Depending on the program and availability of our partners, you may also have the chance to shadow, and ask questions to local Bulgarian practitioners. Your program itinerary will contain more specific information about these opportunities that will be provided to you closer to your departure date. And again, as a reminder, please bring appropriate clothing for these experiences, including scrubs or lightweight professional pants and non-revealing t-shirts. You may have an opportunity to participate in Tykes Camp, which involves designing and implementing engaging activities for children with disabilities. Here you'll have the opportunity to get creative, flexible, and bring your enthusiasm. You will have time during your trip to prepare, so there's nothing you need to do ahead of time. And you'll receive instructions upon arrival, but generally it's a therapeutic camp where you'll collaborate with other students to create stations targeting various skills and goals relevant to your field. Now, a few other safety and custom tips. The tap water in Bulgaria and Athens is drinkable and safe. However, on the island of Santorini, we do ask that you stick to bottled water. You'll be reminded of this when you get there. And we will provide water for you when you're at the hotel. When you're walking around, you can purchase bottled water from almost anywhere. Because of the heat in Greece, the government has a policy for keeping the prices of water low. So a small bottle of water will cost €0.50 and a big one will cost €1.50. And on our travel days, it's really advised to bring your own bottle. That's why we do ask also when you're moving around in Bulgaria and other locations that you have your reusable water bottle to fill. Traffic in Bulgaria and Greece can be chaotic in rush hours, especially in big cities like Athens and Sofia. So if you're walking around, please be cautious when crossing roads. Your safety is our number one priority. Now, given the summertime, the sun can be strong. So make sure that when you're traveling, you bring with you sunscreen, a hat, and sunglasses. To prepare for the heat, again, as I said earlier, bring lightweight, breathable clothing. And I also highly recommend you bring electrolyte packets due to the excess moisture loss due to sweating. So, they come in tablets, in packets, in chews, whatever form of electrolytes you prefer. Please bring one per day for your time abroad. So highly recommend. It will make a difference in how you feel. Another important element for traveling is being really cautious about maintaining good hygiene. It is crucial while traveling. So remember to wash your hands thoroughly before meals. Carrying even a small bottle of hand sanitizer is also a great idea for those times when hand washing isn't readily available. But when you're traveling, you are exposed to a plethora of new germs and you're going to be living in a group scenario, traveling around. We want to keep all of you feeling good, feeling safe. It is a busy, packed schedule, so you don't have as much downtime to rest in. You would maybe at home, so we really want you taking the best possible care of yourself. So the easiest way to do that is to practice proper hygiene. Now, Bulgaria is an extremely safe country. The Global Peace Index ranks Bulgaria 28th in safety. Now, Santorini in Greece is a touristy location and is really safe. However, when you're in Athens, we ask that you be very mindful of your personal belongings. It's a big city with quite a diversity of different people, nationalities passing through. So when you walk around the city, we want you to be aware of your purses and phones. It's a big city, and we would just want you to be safe when traveling through there. So that's the only area we're going to really ask you to implement, excess caution. Now, for emergency numbers in all EU countries, including Bulgaria and Greece, is 112. It goes for the same. It will contact police, ambulances, and the fire department. In a case of an emergency during your free time, once you assess the situation, please, in minor issues, contact our team first, our leaders first. That's your Bulgarian staff, as well as your supervisors. But if it is urgent, obviously, we want you to get services immediately, and you can contact 112, and it's free of charge. And they provided English-speaking operators to assist you or send for help. Now, some important reminders to make you the most of your time. A finalized program itinerary will be provided for you for your trip. Because we collaborate with several partners who have their own programming and work with multiple local organizations, we'll provide the finalized schedule closer to your departure date. While we've designed an exciting itinerary with clinical opportunities and local adventures, flexibility is key to ensuring the most valuable and enriching experience for everyone, as is true for your future as healthcare providers. Changes may occur due to factors like availability of local facilities, the specific needs of an individual we're working with, or just unforeseen circumstances like weather. Think of it as a patient's condition changing, requiring you to adjust your treatment plan on the fly. Similarly, our in-country team is empowered to make decisions that prioritize your safety and maximize your learning, just as you'll need to make quick decisions in a clinical setting to ensure patient safety and the best possible outcomes. This flexibility allows us to create the best possible experience, even if it means adjusting the original plan. Think about it in healthcare. Flexibility is key. As someone who has worked in healthcare for well over a decade, it's important to know and to accept to adapt to new situations, diverse patients, and unexpected challenges. Remember, flexibility is equally as important and is key in any travel context. By not being overly attached to a fixed plan, you can avoid disappointments and open yourself up to unexpected adventures and richer experiences. Think about what exciting possibilities might arise instead of dwelling on what might not go exactly as planned or as the itinerary states. We encourage you to embrace the unexpected and view any itinerary adjustment as an opportunity to learn more about the local context and practice cultural sensitivity, essential skills for any healthcare provider working with diverse populations. Now, as far as your lodging goes, they are going to be during your trip in Bulgaria and Greece in accommodations in 4 different cities. You'll be in 2 countries, so Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria, Veliko Trnavo, the historical capital of the country, Athens, the capital of Greece, and Fira, the capital of Santorini. And in each city, you'll have accommodations in hotels, provided with your own bed, a bathroom in your room, TV, internet, air conditioning, and they all have breakfast included. All of our accommodations will be in places that provide prime location to city centers or next to the beaches. So we stay where you will want to be. Now, a little bit about the Bulgarian team. You'll have Imo, he is our team leader. He'll act as a guide, a driver, a translator, and Stoicho, similarly a leader, a guide, a driver, a translator. You have Ortisis, he's a tour guide and logistics manager over in Athens, and Theodosis, and he'll work with us over for Santorini. You'll have supervisors from Therapy Abroad. This will be 2 licensed professionals who have been trained by us at Therapy Abroad to help facilitate your trip. These 2 individuals will serve as your clinical experts in the field from a US-based perspective. You will also meet local Bulgarian therapists, and we encourage you to ask questions to understand the similarities and differences in these 2 countries. Your clinical supervisors will be with you at all times, just like your Bulgarian facilitators, Imo and Stoicho, supporting you and experiencing the culture alongside you. Now, just as a reminder that we'll be hosting an optional Q&A session to address any lingering questions you have about your upcoming trip. And keep an eye out for an email with a link to the WhatsApp chat closer to your departure. That's a fantastic place to start introducing yourself and connecting with your fellow travelers. I know the idea of international travel, especially with a group of new people you don't know yet, can feel a bit daunting or intimidating. But I also know that stepping outside of your comfort zone and embracing these experiences holds immense potential. You're about to embark on a journey of profound personal growth, one that can have a lasting impact on your personal and professional lives. And remember, our team will be there to support you at every step. They'll take care of logistics, planning, and coordination, freeing you up to fully experience the culture, learn from the clinical work, embrace your curiosity, and contribute your unique perspective to our program. Bulgaria and Greece are truly incredible places to discover, and I urge you to fuel your excitement by learning about their rich culture, their fascinating history, and the warmth of its people ahead of time. I have no doubt that you'll have an amazing time, gain invaluable insights, savor delicious food, and forge lifelong friendships. Get ready for an experience that will change you.